Shalom, 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 shalom. Welcome again. This is, I think, what, day 17 or 18 of the 40 days of me posting videos for you guys, talking about your business, even your personal life, and where you can find that information in the scripture. Today, we are going to deal with why most people fail at budgeting and how to fix it. And again, my name is Malka. I am from Bat Caleb Consulting. And again, glory to Yahweh, his servant Yahweh Ben Yahweh, and his servant Ahia. Praise Yahweh. All right, let's continue. Scripture that we're dealing with today is Proverbs 21:20, which says, "There is treasure to be desired and oil in the dwelling of the wise, but a foolish man spendeth it up." There is treasure to be desired and oil in the dwelling of the wise, but a foolish man spendeth it up. I'm sure you have seen that before and you know exactly what that means. A wise person plans and preserves resources, while a foolish one wastes everything. Budgeting is wisdom in action. It's you taking Yahweh wisdom and putting it in action. You have to be wise. You have to plan and preserve resources. Now, why do most people fail at budgeting? What's your answer? What do you think? Why do you fail at budgeting? The main thing is because there's no vision or purpose. You have no reason to budget. You're like, oh, I'm just budgeting. Oh, I need to save money. Oh, I need to budget. That's why you're doing it. You don't have a financial vision in mind. So that's why the budget feel restrictive. You feel like, oh my gosh, I am restricting myself for no reason. But you do have to restrict yourself, but you have to have a vision and a purpose. If you don't know why you're saving, why you're investing, or why you're cutting costs, you'll fall back into your wasteful habits. I've seen it happen time and time. You have to have a vision, you have to have a goal, you have to have a reason of why you're cutting back, why you're on a budget. So when you figure that out, then you can go on a budget. Other than that, you're wasting your time. The budget will not last. You will not be consistent. Next, impulse spending. Impulse spending. You're spending based upon impulse. Most people overspend because of emotion. Oh my gosh, I love it. I want it. And they got it. Marketing. Ooh, that looks good. Mind you, you have no need for what they're showing. You probably have 10 of it at home already, but the marketing was so great. You're like, yeah, let me go ahead and get that. And everything now you have Apple Pay, you can touch and do it. So you quickly just buy it. And then guess what? It's a waste of money because you're not ever, ever going to use it. And the last and final reason why people impulse spend is lack of discipline. Just swipe, scan, not looking at it. Swipe, scan, who knows the cost? Swipe, scan, and just go. That's why you go in for one thing, you're like, oh, I just got a few things. That's Proverbs 25:28. He that had no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. You need to rule over your spirit. You need to say, no, I am not getting that. I don't need that. Budget. Put yourself on a budget and know why. Next, not tracking expenses. People don't know where their money actually goes. If you don't know where your money goes, it's like, how can you have money? If you don't measure, you can't manage. So if you're not measuring where your money go, how can you manage money that you're not measuring? How can you manage money if you don't know where it's going? You'll think that, oh, I just spent $10,000 this month. And you'll think you spend it on great things when you can't. So what did you spend it on? You don't know. Most people, as soon as they get it, they spend it. And they can't wait for the next paycheck. You have to fix that. You have to track your expenses. Others just live above their means. They're like, budget? What's that? I don't know what that is. Then they're broke. They're poor. Because they go in and then when those bills pile up, they're like, oh my gosh. Debt is normalized in our society today. People spend tomorrow's money today. They know that they're going to get paid or the money's going to come in. So guess what? You're just going to spend it all up today. And for that puts you in bondage and steal your future. You should not be spending money you don't have. How you're going to spend tomorrow money today? It's funny because it remember the cartoon with Popeyes where Wimpy was like, "I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today," which and we all knew that he was never going to pay for it. He wanted a free hamburger. So it's the same thing with overspending, living above their means. People know you don't have the money to spend it, so you're just gonna go ahead and buy it, and then you're like, "Oh, you'll worry about it later." No, discipline yourself. Do not live above your means because it will catch up to you. How to fix it? First thing for us, we always pay Yahweh first. We go 10% to Yahweh. We pay our tithes to Yahweh first, and the next 10% is yourself. I always say pay Yahweh and yourself first and don't touch it. So pay Yahweh first. Budgeting starts with honor. Before you pay your bills or yourself, you honor Yahweh with the first part. Honor Yahweh with thy substance and with thy first fruits of all thine increase. So shall thy barns be filled with plenty, and thy presses shall burst out with new wine. When you pay Yahweh first, oh my gosh, you'll be overwhelmingly blessed. So that's the first thing we normally do. And then the next part, 10%, is pay yourself. And that's normally put in a savings plan where I know for me, it's like I have it savings and I have it like invested in like portfolios of stocks, different types of stocks, S&P 500, you're talking about oil, a lot of different things. I won't go through my portfolio in this, but every budget should include savings before you start spending and want. So you pay Yahweh, pay yourself, and that money you can go to saving, you can do money market accounts, you can do stocks, you can do everything to let that money increase. There's many ways for that money to increase. And if you want to know more about Kalev Consulting, we do have programs where we teach you about that legitimate information. Next is create clear categories. Once those two is out the way, you got to break your budget into areas. What is it for housing? What is it for food? What is it for transportation? What is it for giving if you're, have to give family member or anyone money? What is it for savings? What is it for debt? And what is it for leisure? Yes, leisure has its own category. So when money has no assignment, it disappears. Give every dollar a job. I have a motto, and I'm sure people have used this before. I don't work for money. My money works for me. And you have to think of that concept. Let your money work for you. Why are you working for money? Make your money work for you. Put that money to work. Let your money work for you. Give every dollar as an assignment. Put it to work. And use tools to make it simple. Don't just keep everything in your head. You can use pen and paper, spreadsheets, or apps like Budget Comma. The Budget Comma app is available in your app store. Download that and you can use that. Tools help you to stay accountable to your vision. Review and audit all of your budgets monthly. You may want to adjust, readjust, change it. See, budgets are live, they're not static. And as life change, your budget can change. Income changes, expense changes, change your budget. Write it down, revisit, and adjust it as needed. You got to write it down, revisit it, and adjust it as you need it. You don't just stick to it because I'm not going to be like, oh, my budget is $10,000 a month. The next month, I'm here in $500,000 and I can increase my budget to $50,000 a month and I don't do it. No, I have to keep revisit it. So that's what you should do. Review and adjust your budget monthly. How to fix it? Let's recap again first. Give it first to Yahweh. Pay yourself, which is savings. You can use that for investment. Step 3, create categories. Step 4, use tools to help you. And step 5, review your budget monthly. That will keep you on track. Make sure you have a reason of why you're budgeting or you're going to fall off. If you don't know why you're trying to save money, if you don't have a goal, if you don't know why you're budgeting, you will stop. It won't be consistent. It's like saying, "Oh, I'm going to the gym." Everyone do it New Year's Day and then within 3 weeks, some 3 days, less than 90 days they quit because really there's really no goal there. There's no system that's designed. So it's why. You have to know your why. All right, some reflection question for you. Where is your money actually going each month? Do you have a financial vision that guides your spending? Are you honoring Yahweh first with your income? And which area of your budget needs the most discipline right now? I have to look at mine too. Yeah, because lately I've spent some money where I'm like, whoa, yeah, this is out of budget. Yeah, so, but it's okay. I just regroup for next month. Know the state of your bank account, your cash flow, and your resources. Diligence in stewardship give financial freedom. And the funny thing is, every slide that I have here, I have 4 or 5 scriptures for each. I try not to put bombard you with a lot of scriptures, and I don't put all the scriptures up here. But when I write this out, we have all the scriptures for it. Like, or when I went consulting with people, we give all the scriptures. All right. And that's it. Praise Yahweh. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining us today, and we will see you tomorrow for Bat Consulting.